Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine. Sorry I haven't been uploading very frequently. I've been pretty busy with school and trying to survive that. So finally, without further ado, I've been waiting on this video for a long time. I bought this suppressor when I turned 21, which is in September. And now I finally get to open it for y'all. I will say I had a little bit of lack of self-control and I opened it and I shot it, but I wanted to go through kind of how it was in the box and show y'all some things about it. So let's unbox it. So if you are thinking about buying a suppressor and are wanting to follow a clone build or want what the military uses, I think that the Surefire SOCOM is a great way to do that. It's one of the most durable suppressors out there. It did win the contract for the SOCOM contract, and I just think it's a great suppressor, and that's why I bought it. I bought it from Capital Armory out of Austin, and they did a great job handling my transfer and everything like that. And also they were able to ship it to me because I live in Texas, and I don't know the specific law, but they were able to, once it was approved, they were able to notify my law enforcement agency of my county, and they were able to ship it to me directly. So that's something cool. Capital Armory is just a great place. I will put a link in the description if you want to check out their website. They have a lot of great suppressors. But anyways, this is how I got it in the box, and of course with it was my tax stamp. It's at the very back. Here's my tax stamp. But anyways, so opening the box, we have just some manuals, some of Surefire's manuals, instruction or user armorer manual, and then I have the bag that it came with, like a little carrying case. It's kind of nice. And then it came with a little wire brush, and then this check alignment thing. So about the case, I mean, it's pretty nice. It's more than I was expecting, really. But I mean, I'm never going to carry it in the case, but it is nice to have. Kind of cool. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and open it. So there is the Surefire. And you will tell by the end cap, it is the RC-2. And no, it is not the NSN model, but it is still the SOCOM model. But this is it. I think the locking mechanism on the Surefire is amazing. I will show you guys real quick. So I have my Surefire 4-prong, which is the issued muzzle device for military. If you can see at the very back of the muzzle device, it has these two little notches right here, and that corresponds on the suppressor. It's hard to see, I can't show you guys, but there's a little notch in there. And basically what you're going to do when you mount the suppressor is you're going to slide it over, make sure it's unlocked all the way. You're going to slide it over, and you're going to rotate the suppressor until it locks. And see, it's locked left and right now because it's caught in that groove. And so I'm going to take the collar and I'm just going to rotate that, and that's going to secure it from going forward or backwards. So now it is secure. Minimal play in the suppressor, but it is a great mount. I think that Surefire has done an excellent job with the mount. I mean, I haven't shot it a lot. I've shot it about, I think it was like 200 rounds, but it had no problem. Of course, I had to let it cool down. But to take it off, you just push in this little lever, rotate the collar, and then just slide it off. So, really great mount, really quick way to attach a suppressor. I think that one of the better out there. But it has had a reputation of getting stuck, which I know several people that have Surefire suppressors and theirs has no problem. So I don't know if that's a user thing or what, but I do not regret buying this. So one thing you guys will notice about this clip that I'm about to show you is that the Surefire can is not absolutely the quietest can out there, and it was not designed to be the quietest can out there. It was meant to fulfill several purposes, including durability, cost per unit, full auto capabilities, flash reduction, multiple things like that. So the military had a big agenda to fill with their suppressors, and this one was able to satisfy them, the most of them. That's why it won the contract. But compared to other suppressors, there are quieter ones out there, and there are cheaper ones out there. A lot of times you can find good deals on them. I know Arms Unlimited had the RC model for around $600, so they're not the cheapest cans out there. But like I said, you get several benefits when you buy this Surefire suppressor. I'll go ahead and show y'all guys a clip today of when I took it to the range. And it was an indoor range, so it's going to be a little louder than shooting it outdoors, but here we go. So through the minimal amount of shooting that I did today, my gun did get pretty dirty, and dirty is a relative term. I'm going to show you guys. I am not one to clean my guns religiously, because I think that these guns are meant to live in really tough conditions, and I don't think that they need to be cleaned. But you can see that it did get things really dirty, and this is my bolt carrier, and it is pretty filthy, but it runs just fine. I did notice some gas blowback, and this is my gas buster charging handle, and as you can see, this little channel cut in the charging handle, it does work. You can see on the side of my upper receiver, the gas is starting to make a little a pattern right here, and because it's just coming out of the side where this little channel is in the charging handle. Was it worth it to buy this charging handle? Debatable. I know some guys that can do modifications to their own charging handle, like putting silicone around the part where it interfaces with the upper receiver, and it works just fine. But it did, it's working, it's doing what it's supposed to, but it's not perfect. When I took bursts of more than 5 rounds, I did notice a lot of gas on my face. My eyes started watering and stuff like that. But I mean, that's what I expected. I didn't expect to not have that. But overall, I don't regret buying this can. I would buy it again, and I would recommend it to someone. There are several cans out there if you want to stick with the clone, build. There is the Knights Armament NT4, which is an awesome can. I would have. It's debatable whether or not I would rather have that one over this one. I think that there are pros and cons to each, including the the locking mechanism is better on the Surefire. The tone is better on the NT4. It's just pick your own. But I love this suppressor, and I can't wait to run it some more, and I thought I would go through it real quick with you guys in case you all are thinking of buying your own suppressor in the future. I think that everyone should. I think that there's not enough information out there for people to feel comfortable buying NFA weapons, and they should get into it. Thank you guys, and I will be posting more videos in the summer. Thank you guys.